Alright guys, Teddy Mag here, Stackz Gaming Tournament. I'm here with Anonymous and his Anonymous deck. Can you show us what the deck does and what are you playing, sir?
Last time I found out I was playing this deck not standard, so I updated it, and it's pretty common for this. Normal summon to this. I prefer my stuff in the graveyard, so it makes my life easy.
Oh, Cubics.
So this is your bread and butter right here. This is all you want to make all day. Your main goal is eventually to get to him.
Nova. Okay.
But you don't need a lot of cards to do that. You want most of your stuff in the graveyard.
Alright. Alright. So what does the Nova do?
He requires 3 cubics to start. So you're going to show 1, 2, 3. You make him for free.
Boss monster.
Yeah, boss monster moves.
Alright, sounds good. What else you got hiding in there?
So Nova's ability, essentially, you want to go first sometimes, depending on who you're playing. You want to make him set these, pass. Both of you will burn. When your opponent passes for turn, hopefully he's still on board. Both of us would also burn, but this card allows my opponent to take the damage instead of me, so I can just end game turn 2.
Nice.
This is the search for the special him. He helps rotate and just negate stuff out through the game. Makes my life a lot easier, not having to deal with any monsters. God, I'm not quite sure. This graveyard effect is what I use more than anything. All these cubic cards all have graveyard effects, so I don't really use them to set on my opponent's turn. I mainly just want to get them in the graveyard and then use their effects to banish the special summon or banish to put cubic counters on my opponent's monster. Basically just say no. It's a little slow right now, but kind of works. This, because I know a lot of people are just banishing stuff right now, so I'm eventually going to put a Banquet of a Million in there to support this, but I don't have it right now. And probably a Freebo Bandit. That'll make this work a lot better.
Jeez, burn.
This is the main bread and butter.
Oh no. So now it's a thing.
You're going to use this, and you want to ditch, hopefully, a cubic card. Has to be spelled. Hopefully ditch, I don't even know. So with him, hopefully ditch this to go to graveyard, so I can special this out, use his effect, send this to graveyard with his effect, and then this essentially turbos out more of him to set up board. So if I'm going first, it allows me to at least make a couple creatures in my extra deck. Help with the extend.
Extension, nice.
They're good, but they're also not great. It allows you to take no battle damage, and if they're in the graveyard, you can banish them to add a card from graveyard to hand. Comes in clutch every once in a while, not too relevant. This card's more relevant as far as reducing attack and making my monster bigger. I would say this probably pushes for more games than not, and it really makes the playing field even.
All right.
And then I would say the MVP of the deck is this, because if I have a lot of cubic monsters, say I have like 3 of these in my graveyard, banish this, banish as many monsters as possible, and put counters on all my monsters, on my opponent's monsters, so I can essentially just say no to their effects, and it's permanent.
Nice. All right, what you got hiding up there?
Back here is just more dump. That was just the cubic engine itself to support it. I wish it was at 3, but this will do. Sets up graveyard, brings what I need to the field, and this brings Nova to my hand. So I'll probably bump this up to 3, and hopefully they'll bring some of these back.
Hopefully, no extra deck.
Extra deck never gets used.
Oh, okay.
It's more for looks. No hand traps either. So
Just make some cards dead.
yeah,
All right.
say no to the meta. This I want to make going second. As long as I attack, I can burn my opponent on the D-tab. Then I'll make this, and then I'll burn my opponent again. So I run 3 of these. Then I'll make this to step into that. And then eventually I'll just say goodbye to your board. I'm just going to say no.
Okay.
Very rarely does this come up. Maybe once in a blue moon. We're talking about like a solar eclipse blue moon.
All right.
Not so relevant. You make this, it's mainly just a target, so you can bring Nova to your hand. And then piercing every once in a while might be relevant. Snatch and steal is just, it helps just when things are just in the way.
All right. Sounds good. So just cubic burn.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Anonymous. Stackz Gaming.